this video, I'm going to show you how I got my little donut bun, you know, ballerina bun, kindergarten bun. What's the other word they call this thing? Like a chignon. That's what it's called. A chignon? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is the little one that I got right here. I got it from a beauty supplies. No, I got it from Sally's. And I think it was like, I want to say it was like $2.99, I think. But the thing about this is, anybody who has used one of these, you know that it looks like a net, like a fish net is what I think of it. And if you do not have a very fine, like a very soft hair texture, if your hair is coarse, like this, you really don't want to use, just take one of those things out of the package and slap it on your head, because over time, it will snag your hair. It'll pull your hair. It's just not good. You know, it's just not good. Because if you've used any of these, if anybody's used one of these little hair donut things, you know that if you use it over time, it's going to dry your hair. So I am going to show you how to basically coat yours in satin, or like in, yeah, you know, like you get one of them satin scarves that you be sleeping with. Look at this. Look what I done did. I done tore this thing up. Look at it. Like a cat got to it. So I'm going to show you how you take a little headscarf and you basically create a satin donut so that your hair doesn't dry out. And then I'll show you how to put it in. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. You want to know how to do it? Keep on watching. I hope you subscribe, favorite this video, share it on your Instagram, your Twitter, and your Facebook, so all your friends and all your people know about it. Okay, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and keep on watching. Hey guys, so let's get started. You're gonna need the little donut bun thingy. You're gonna need some scissors. You are gonna need some thread and a needle. And you can see here that I've already threaded my needle just to save time for the sake of the video. And then you are going to need a satin scarf. They do make one with a seam going across it. You want to get the one without the seam, so it has to be completely smooth all the way through. So we're going to get started. Okay, now I am going to be just taking this out of the package and just seeing how far it stretches. So you just want to get a feel for it, because if it stretches, you want to make sure that you use enough fabric so that it can stretch. And I'm just going to show an up close on this. You see how it looks like it can snag your hair, because it looks like a net or something. And I've used these before in the past, and they snag the crap out of my hair if I wear them too much, especially if you get like what do you call that? If you have split ends, yeah. And this is just a close-up on the packaging, so you can see what it looks like. I got it from Sally's, and we're going to be doing that. So now let's just take our satin, I was about to say satin pillowcase. We're going to take our satin scarf, and we're just going to place our little bun thing in the middle, and then we're going to pinch the fabric and pull it through the hole. See? Just like that. So now I'm just going to pull some more, measure it, make sure I have enough that I need, because once you cut it, you better make sure that you cut it right. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to proceed to cut. And I'm going to keep trying to cut. And I'm just struggling. Look at that. Poor thing. Just struggling. These stupid scissors. Okay, we got to get rid of those. I got to give me some new scissors. There we go. So now let's try this again. And so we're just going to take this and we're just going to cut just a little bit, because it's better to cut a little bit and then keep cutting. See, there we go. Than to cut too much and then you need a whole new scarf. So there we go. Then I'm just going to spread it over it just to make sure I have enough fabric that's covering it. And as you can see, there's the hole. So now you know that you can put your hair through it. And so now I'm just going to speed things up. I'm just measuring, making sure that I have enough fabric, because I'm going to cut off all of that excess fabric that's on the floor, as you can see there. And now just take that extra piece and throw it to the side. And now I'm just making sure that on the top and the bottom that the little bun is completely covered with fabric. So now I'm just cutting off any little tiny pieces that I don't need because I'm going to get ready to sew. Okay, so now you have your needle and thread and you want to proceed with sewing the fabric onto the little donut. And what I'm going to do is I'm not only going to just sew the two pieces of fabric together, but I'm also going to put the needle through the little part, like the little tip of the actual donut, so that you're sewing it onto the donut. Get it? Y'all get it. So I just did a little up close shot right here just to show you in a little closer how I'm going through the little donut. See, I'm pinching right there because I'm going to put that needle through the donut thing. So I'm pinching the fabric as well as I'm pinching the little donut. So it's going through that and that. So it's going through 3 layers. It's going through the top layer of the fabric, then it's going through that little donut, and then it's going through the second layer of the fabric. Okay, so you want to make sure you get a nice tight fit. Got it? So I did a little more off camera and I came back just to show you how it looks halfway through. And just going to speed things up so you can just see the little technique that I'm doing. See there? And you see how I keep stretching it as I sew. Like after I sew for a little bit, then I stretch it just to see if I'm making it too tight. Because you don't want to make it too tight because you want to be able to stretch that donut on your head. Now we are coming to the end and you see I have some excess fabric. And I'm just gonna clip that on off because you don't need that. And then I'm just looking at how I'm going to pull it all together. So I'm gonna cut a little more because I still don't need that piece. And you just need enough just to close it up. And let's see, yeah, it looks good. So I'm just gonna pinch that, fold it, and completely sew it up. And I am so sorry that you really can't see what I'm doing, like I'm off camera, but trust me, it'll get better because I looked up at the viewfinder and I noticed that I was off center in focus, so I actually moved my hands a little closer, so you'll see. See? Much better. So I'm just going to speed this up and you will see how I finish this thing off. Now I am all done, you see? I'm sorry I didn't show how I tie the knot on the thread, but you guys all know. Just take the thread and just tie a knot so you can close it off. But now I want to take it and put it around my wrist just to make sure that I can stretch it. And it looks pretty good. See, there you go. And so now what I'm going to do is, I'm sure you see this big crease going all the way across the center. Just going to take my fingernails and my fingers and just push it down, basically bringing the crease down to the base so that when you put your hair on there, your hair is not going to be like a little bump or a little bubble going all the way around your bun. So I'm putting it at the base so you won't see that little bump when it's time to wear it. So now let's get to putting this thing on. So in the next clip is the tutorial. Okay, so now I am going to take my hair out of this little ponytail because we are going to want to make the ponytail higher. So I'm just going to take my little comb right here, my purple wide tooth comb, and I'm going to basically put the ponytail up higher. So let's do that now. I'm going to make sure I detangle everything because we don't want to be breaking our hair off. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo! Okay, so now I'm going to take my brush right here, my little soft or bristle brush. And you don't want to brush too hard. Now you want to figure out how high you want to put your ponytail. You know. Yeah. And so now we're going to take our little hair tie. Make sure you get the ones without the metal on there, so it should be black all the way around. The metal will rip your hair. And that's not just for doing these little buns. That's for any hairstyle that requires a hair tie. You're going to make sure that you're not using the ones with the elastic, you know. I mean, the ones with the metal. Oh, I have hair like randomly somewhere. Okay. So now that you have your little ponytail looking all good and whatnot, we are going to take our little thing that we made here, and we are just going to pretend that this is a jumbo hair tie, and you're going to put it on. So, stick your hand through there and feed your hair through. Oh yeah. Now, some girls like to put this little thing right here, they like to put it up here on the top, and then they like roll their hair down on it, so that means they don't have to use like bobby pins or whatever. But that doesn't work on my hair. Like if you have coarse hair or African American texture hair, you don't want to do that type of technique, because your hair shaft goes down. Like it just goes down. And if you have any type of split ends or anything, you're basically roughing your split ends up, because you have it up here and then like rolling. And when I watch girls do that in videos, I can hear their hair going shh, 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 as they're rolling it. I'm like, oh, you're breaking your hair. And like, it's like nails on a chalkboard when I hear that. So I don't do that. I bring this little thing all the way down to the base, and then I just take my hair and just fan it over there. So, you know, you want to like cover it all up, you know. And then back in the day, what I used to do is I used to take another hair tie, and then I would just put it on like that and then roll the hair around. The only thing about that, you can do that if you're doing your hairstyle like once in a while, you know, then it's fine. But if you're doing this sock bun every single day, what's going to happen is there's going to be a crease right here, and that can weaken this part of your hair. So if this ever weakens right here, guess what, sweetie? You done lost about this much hair. That much hair is going to start breaking off. So let's say right here, let's say this is a weak spot. So let's say this much, it breaks right here. Look how much hair you lost if it breaks. See what I'm saying? So that's why we don't use no second hair tie. What I do is I go like this, put my hand down, and then I just push around. And so I will be using bobby pins. I'd rather use bobby pins than lose hair. So you know how that go. You just keep pushing around in circles. Keep pushing, and you keep like tucking, you know. And if you want to like not put a bobby pin, you can. But if the wind blow, you know it's gonna turn from a bun to a ponytail. So then I just take me some bobby pins and I just secure them. And you can hide them, you know. That's all right. Bobby pins are your friend, you know, girlfriend. I like to use this little technique. I like to make my own little bun, because what'd you call it? You be seeing how them buns be looking? Your hair can get caught up in that, especially if you have dry hair or African American texture hair or Dominican, you know, like a coarser texture hair. You can't be playing with them rough buns. So now we are all done. Then you can take your little toothbrush that you don't put in your mouth, it's only for your hair. And then, you know, just work with whatever you got. You got some baby hairs, pull them out. If you don't, fake it till you make it. So now I look like a ballerina or a kindergartner. Whichever one you want to look like. Oh yeah. And then if you want, my hair was already oiled, but if you want, you could take some oil. Just a little tiny bit, rub it on your hands, and just, you know, smooth this. If you need hairspray, you could do that, but I try to limit hairspray as much as possible. I only really use hairspray if I'm wearing my clip-in extensions. I don't really like to put hairspray in my real hair too much. But, you know, bang, bang, bang. Now, I am using some new oil. It is called Mazani Supreme Oil. I got this from my, what do you call that thing? My beauty supply store. I'm going to do a review on it, but this oil is like something crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the oil, you know, I still love my Simplicity oil, but I'm trying to find alternatives because a lot of girls say that Simplicity oil is expensive. So I'm trying to find another oil that's really good for your hair but doesn't break your break the bank. You know how that go. But the oil is amazing. I haven't found it weighing my hair down yet. I haven't washed my hair in a little bit over a week, and my hair looks kind of greasy now because I use it every day. But when I wear my ponytail still swings, and y'all know, my brown girls, y'all know once your hair starts looking greasy, it don't move anymore. It's like stiff. The wind blow and it stay there. But this just keep going like this, so I've never ran into an oil like that. That is crazy. But anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. I don't want to talk about that in this video. But this is my little bun. You know, my little bun. You see? Oh, wait, am I losing a piece? Make sure I tuck that in there. Tuck, tuck. My little bun. And then you don't have to worry about your hair breaking off with that bun on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.